Hey guys, it's Kiki here. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by either the title or the fact that I have no foundation on, today I am going to do a test of the new... I don't even have it in here. Hang on. So today I am going to be testing the new L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear Foundation. I saw this actually on Tati's video that it is one of her favorites and she travels with it now. So I was curious how it would hold up against the Maybelline 24-Hour Stay. I have been using this for a couple months now and I really like it. So if you would like to see how the new L'Oreal 24-Hour Stay compares to the Maybelline 24-Hour Stay, or just how it performs in general, then please keep watching. And I am going to apply my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer as usual. So I'm just gonna press this into my pores, and this will help the foundation go on more smoothly and stay longer. For the Maybelline 24-Hour makeup, I mixed together the color Porcelain and Classic Ivory. I'm a lot lighter in the winter, so I'm mixing them together so that it's not too white, but also not too tan. And I have been wearing the Maybelline foundation for a couple months now, and I've also been trying the L'Oreal for a couple weeks just to see how I really like them. And here is one thing that I found that I'm going to do to give them a better chance. The Maybelline, I can pre-mix together on here and dip my sponge into it and apply it to my face. But with the L'Oreal Infallible, if I put this onto something and dip my sponge into it, the sponge absorbs it all. It's a lot more liquid consistency, and this is more of a, I guess, solid or kind of gel formula, so it doesn't absorb into the sponge as much. It transfers better to my face. But with the L'Oreal, when I put it onto the sponge, it took 7 pumps just to cover my face with one layer. So I have found that putting this directly onto my skin helps it apply much more evenly. All right, I've zoomed you in a bit so you can see a little bit better, but one of the things that I have noticed with this is Tati mentioned that it is super full coverage, and you can see it is covering my face, is very broken out. But it's because I did put 2 full pumps of this on this side of my face, but normally it's pretty sheer. And Tati said it was full coverage, and I noticed that it's not full coverage if your face is really broken out. She has almost flawless skin, so of course it's full coverage for her. But what I found is that it does not claim on the bottle to be full coverage. It says it has buildable coverage. And I would agree that that is true. You can see this covered my face pretty well, but that was 2 full pumps just for this half of my face. And I still need more to get up to my forehead. Now, it does a pretty good job with the lights, but in person, I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, I can still see these spots under the foundation where I would have to go back in and put a little bit more foundation on or conceal a bit to cover them. All right, so you can see the difference already of this half of my face without anything, super broken out, and then this did do a pretty good job covering. So for the Maybelline, I just dip my sponge right into it and start applying it, and you can already see just those couple dabs. This is super full coverage. This will hide any imperfection. All right, so as you can see, I look a little scary, but this one goes on like a complete mask. It hides all imperfections and secrets that you don't want people to know. What I will say though is it definitely feels like you're wearing a lot of makeup. I know it looks like it and it feels like it, but if you need to cover something, it's going to cover it. Okay, now I am going to conceal, put on powder, bronzer, blush, and I will be right back with my final thoughts. I also forgot to mention that the Infallible L'Oreal 24-Hour is in the shade 410 Ivory, and the Maybelline foundations that I used today were a mixture of the Porcelain 110 and the Classic Ivory 120. So I am between all of these shades. All right guys, I am back with some final thoughts. So I do really like the L'Oreal Infallible. What I will say is if you need full coverage to cover breakouts or acne scars, then I think the Maybelline 24-hour stay might be a little bit better for you. It has higher coverage, it's thicker, but the downside is it definitely does feel like you're wearing makeup. It looks a little bit kickier, but it does go on beautifully and it wears all day long. I do know from wearing this for a couple weeks, this one does wear off on me throughout the day, and I have combination skin, so it's kind of a mixture of dry and oily. But this definitely doesn't last all day. You can start to see through it by the end of the day. And even when I apply it for the first time, you can still see some of the acne marks under this foundation. And on the Maybelline 24-hour side, you cannot see it. It cakes it on there. But what I will say that I do really like about the L'Oreal 24-hour is that it doesn't even feel like you have anything there. It really just feels like your skin, it's breathable, it gives it a nice glow. So if you don't have as much acne or breakouts as I do right now, this would be a fantastic foundation to just go on beautifully and look like you're wearing nothing at all, but still giving you a pretty good coverage. And I do really like with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour, it has sunscreen protection in it too. So this is really great when the sun's shining to help protect your skin as well, because that's really important. So final thoughts. I do really like this foundation, but it's definitely better for me when my skin is not as broken out. So while my face is really broken out and going through whatever it's going through, I'm going to stick to my Maybelline 24-hour stay, but I really do love this option. And you can get it in CVS, Walgreens, anywhere you would get your normal drugstore. And mine was a little more expensive. I got it from CVS here in Chicago and it was $15. I think they're normally closer to $12. So definitely keep an eye out for a good deal on this one. All right, so that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this review of the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour foundation. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.